car's got to go back to the dyno tuners. It needs the transmission tuned up, so it's got hard shifting at the moment, so you can't floor it. I think we'd probably lose the back end if we tried that. It thumps pretty hard from second to third. Has a 4-speed overdrive transmission out of the XR6 in it. It's always nerve-wracking. We've only just built the car and it's still not quite finished. I had the steering apart last night, so I'm hoping I bolted it all back together properly. You start to wonder. Idling quite high at the moment because we haven't warmed it up, and we also don't have an oxy sensor on the exhaust at the moment, so the computer's probably arguing with itself as to how warm it is outside. Sitting on the road really nice. All new front end components. It is original front end, but all brand new bushings, upper and lower control arms. We had some welding done in the back where the spring hangers connect to the chassis rails. There's a bit of rust in there, so we put new bushes in the back end as well. So she's tight. The steering wheel is dead still. There's no shaking. Car's not wandering anywhere. Feels pretty damn good actually. I'll put my foot down a little bit, but because it's not tuned at the moment, I'm really not sure what's going to happen. But we'll see if we can pass this car just for a bit of fun. Now we've got to hope the brakes work, I guess. Oil pressure's great. Oil pressure gauge reads up to 75 pounds. Of course, the motor takes a lot more, or has a lot more in it than that, so she's right over the far end, which is great. If it was at the beginning, we'd be in trouble. Temperature gauge is still sitting under, she's at about 70 degrees. Volts are great. Everything's pretty good. So, and the wheels haven't fallen off. Life's pretty good. As long as Mum doesn't catch us. Boy, I'm a bit worried. She's out and about today, and if she's driving on the motorway and she sees this thing, I'm in trouble. Good brake pedal. That was something I was a bit worried about. We had lots of issues with these brakes in the past. Big thump down into second gear from third. We'll do a walkabout. There's a car park down here, and we can have a look-see. Really happy though. It's a car that's taken 4 years to build so far. It's still not quite finished. There's always little jobs that people have to redo. They're not done quite right, and it all just takes time. We'll park up over here somewhere and have a look at it for anyone that's interested. Ah, Susie, you can come out. So this is my girl here. Girl or boy, I haven't really decided yet, to be honest. I had a very good friend of ours, in fact it was my wife's uncle passed away, and he was a big part of our lives, and part of me wants to do this as a dedication to him. And so, like I say, we haven't quite decided, is it a girl or a boy? Certainly it's nice looking. She's paint job, I've got to redo quite a bit of the front end, got blisters in the paint from something. It's called Reflex Blue. It's got a metallic chip in it. Pretty hard to see in here. I'll just turn the lights on. I think they're it's got 63 plus 64 buckets on the lights, just to make them stand out a bit different, so a bit wider than normal. Tailpipe's a bit ugly, but the boys did it at the workshop without me knowing, and it's part of getting it legal, so we have to stick with that. If anyone does watch this, I'm not saying anyone will, but if you do, thanks for coming for the ride. Like I say, she's been 4 years in the making, and so we're, you know, you are basically the first people to come in the car with me. Angel eye headlights, so they have the blue tinge in there. Oh, it looks a bit purple, but it shouldn't be. And that's it, really. We'll head her home before we get caught. Come on, Suze. Get in the car, girl.